Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new, we're Nick and Sarah, and this summer we travelled to Germany to collect a camper van with the hope of importing it into Spain.
Unfortunately, we recently found out that to do this, we have to remove everything from the build, like everything. We basically have to destroy a perfectly good van.
Right, here we go.
Welcome back everyone, and unfortunately the day has finally come where we need to take this beautiful van apart.
All of the furniture has got to come out, everything has got to come out actually, and we're hoping to just get it done in a few days and get it back to a plain van ready to be imported before we put it all back in again.
So we're breaking it down into 5 sections. We've got the kitchen left and right. Left side has got the electrics, the right side has got the water, then we've got the bathroom, the lounge, and then of course the stuff on the roof, the ceiling, and the underslung water tank. Easy when you break it down, isn't it? If only all of it was this easy.
Do we need to take photographs of this part? No. We're trying to take as many photographs and videos as possible so we know how it all goes back together afterwards.
The whole van is built modular, so he's used these aluminium framing and then attached the wood to that and made up the furniture like that, so it should be fairly easy to remove.
So Nick is just making a note of everything to do with the wires, because we're about to take all of these wires out so we can take this piece off in a oneer and leave all of the circuits and the wires attached to the board and hopefully get that all out as is. But we want to label everything and make sure we know how to put it all back together, or to make it easier for us when we put it all back together. See, this sort of thing is what's going to take our time. Big pieces of furniture coming out, that's easy. It's this little time consuming thing. We have our first big section of the van out. That easy? It wasn't easy. And the little ideas start flowing. We can have a bench seat here, couldn't we? Instead of the big unit, maybe. Gosh, do you know what? It's blinking boiling. This is the bench seat. So we're doing this today, and it's actually 27 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think 27 degrees, as you can see by Nick's attire in his shorts and t-shirt. Mid-November, 27 degrees. Like, not complaining, or very slightly complaining, because I'm really boiling and wish I wore my shorts too.
I'm liking the idea of a bench seat here, like kitchen dining room area, and where the cat flap, the cat thing was there where we had the power station, and that area, that can be the fridge freezer, chest freezer.
Yeah. There is options, you know. We really did like the layout of the van, how it was already, but we did say, you know, as we remove things, as we look into it, and we've got the big task of rebuilding, maybe we will make a few changes to, you know, suit us.
Why not?
Quite like this. Some ready-made bench seat.
Yeah. Oh, good. Back to basics.
You just hate wonky screws. Gosh, it's hot. It feels like summer.
There's always one screw to slow you down, isn't there? Now we've got to take the lights down to be able to shift this.
Ah. Keep hold of it, the wood, because that might just fall otherwise.
That's a nice little thing, isn't it?
Very, very nicely done.
Very
that,
nice,
Frank.
neat job that.
And Emily. And lightweight as well, isn't it? Really light. Yeah. somewhere. It's a little bit tricky finding out how to obviously take everything apart. It feels loose at the top but stuck at the bottom.
That's one heavy unit.
Is that really heavy?
It's alright, but look at that, that is solid. No messing about with that. Oh, look at that. I don't think we're going to get this in Vinny, are we?
Don't think we realised that we were going to get things out in like big pieces like this, which is obviously really good. I mean, obviously if we can, is it really heavy? It's not too bad. Oh. Yeah, but if we can get things like this back to the house in one piece, then, you know,
It'd be much better because we can store stuff easier in the house with this.
Yeah, so this was kind of like what we planned to do this afternoon, is get this section out and this. Obviously we've got to do a trip back and forth to the house now. We've got the electrics undone and ready, so quite happy as it's 27 degrees and we didn't start the day till really late.
Right, that's the first load.
I'm not really enjoying myself, I'll be completely honest. I thought it was, I mean, it's alright, but it's worrying to think how we're going to get all this back together again.
It's satisfying getting pieces out, especially when you get out a big like unit in one, like the little place, the little thing that the bed sat on and various things like the kitchen where the fridge was.
Yeah.
We can put that back together and it'll help us store stuff in the house easier. But it's sad to see it go from a lovely van back to what it's going to go back to.
It already feels like we've destroyed the van. When you look in there now, it just looks like a mess, cables everywhere. It's just, I think that's what it is. I think it's because it's sad to see it just getting dismantled, you know?
But it's going to
be worth it in the end.
It's going to get put back together better than ever.
Yeah, it'll be worth it in the end. We've just got to remember that.
Here we go.
There we go.
All sad and woeful.
It'll be alright. Don't turn the corners too quickly because this doesn't feel very stable. Ooh.
Come on, darling, we've got a van to take apart. What are you doing in there? Oh, sounds like Space Invaders again in the bathroom. You finished now?
Hello.
How'd you get on today?
Very good actually, 94%. If anyone knows me, they'll know that I'm a little bit obsessed with cleaning my teeth. And not just cleaning my teeth actually, cleaning other people's teeth too, or should I say other creatures' teeth.
I do my own.
So when Oclean got in touch and asked us if we wanted to test out the Oclean X Pro Digital Smart Toothbrush.
Gosh, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it?
Thanks to Oclean for sponsoring today's video. I didn't even know this was a thing, like a smart toothbrush. A toothbrush that tells you where you've missed when you're cleaning your teeth. So there's loads of different programs. There's obviously an app for it. There's programs that you can set. Now I have set to the Wine Lovers program.
Really?
Yeah. There's lots of programs to choose from with different times to clean your teeth. There's a timer on here, and then you can sort of stop like halfway through by pressing the button, and it tells you where you need to clean more, like with a diagram of your teeth, and it will come up in red if you need to clean this section some more. So it's really quite cool. And then obviously it puts everything onto the app, all your data of how long you clean your teeth for, where you missed, and it gives you a score. It sits lovely on the little wall mount over here. So it's a great addition to any bathroom. And not only that, that little charger over there, once this is fully charged, which takes 2 to 3 hours, it lasts for, I think it's 30 days. Could it even be 60? Anyway, it's a long time. So not only do you get that really cool wall mount that looks absolutely fantastic in your bathroom, it also comes with a travel case where you can charge it up. How good is this going to look in Velton? Look at that. It is so posh. Honestly, guys, I am very, very impressed with this toothbrush. I think it's going to make a great gift for someone. So if you know someone who loves cleaning their teeth as much as I do, then I reckon this could be the perfect Christmas gift for them. And if you check out the links in the description, they've got a special deal for Black Friday coming up. So go and check it out, and you can have really sparkly clean teeth too.
Hopefully you're going to smile a bit more now.
Here we go. Right, ready for action. Now, I thought I'd just say quickly, in the last vlog, at the end of the last vlog, we were waiting for a phone call from the company that we're using to give us the all go to remove everything from the van. Now, obviously, we've had that phone call, and as you can see, we are removing everything from the van. Yes, we have to remove everything from the van, including the skylight and the max fan. But we have got a tiny bit of good news, which is we don't have to weld metal onto the skylight and the max fan once we remove them, which is kind of good, yeah, because that's obviously another obstacle and another hassle when we put them back in. All we have to do is tape them up, put some cardboard on or whatever. We can take the van in with 2 holes in the roof, so it is slightly positive.
Just quickly, that may seem crazy, but I think it's because they add an extra sort of height to the vehicle. So if you just import it with a holes in the roof, it's not a modification. That's what this guy said. And just quickly, I know we could do this ourselves. After the last video, a lot of people said, why aren't you doing yourselves? Is someone trying to make a quick buck out of you?
Why are we using a company?
Why are we using a company? Well, this company, they do it as a job. The guy we've spoken to has been speaking to the head engineer. We'd struggle to do that. He's been going there. He basically goes down there every day importing vehicles from the UK and other countries into Spain. So he does it all the time.
And it's difficult to go and sort everything out yourself. All the taxes you'd have to pay at the town hall, go into the Trafico. The whole process is frustrating and difficult. We would rather pay a company to help us out with that side of things, with the administration side of things, rather than trying to do the process individually. We have imported a car in before, many years ago. We did it ourselves individually, and it was a palaver.
It's a lot of going to different offices, going to get an appointment here, get an appointment there, taking that paperwork there, then you need something else for there. So we use a company to make it a lot easier.
We're importing the van as an empty van. We're not trying to do it as a camper van anymore, as we originally thought we'd do it with the other company. So hopefully it's going to be all good. Now, we have, even though we've been told that we don't have to weld metal onto the roof, we have actually got the metal to replace the holes. Now, if you remember a while ago, before we went to Germany, we went to visit some friends up the coast, Ben and Lisa, who were at the starting process of building out a van. And the van was the exact same van as Velton. It's the Ducato, the same length, the same height. So we went to go and see them last week. And they're currently taking out their holes in the top roof, or they were when we were actually there. They were doing it when we were there.
Perfect. Thank you, Ben and Lisa.
No worries.
We need another one.
Next time. So very interesting to see Ben cutting holes in his roof. It's not as daunting as you think. You just go for it, don't you? And so now we've got the metal sheets to fill in our hole if we need it. We've got it. We're going to take it with us. And it was really lovely to see Ben and Lisa again. They haven't finished their van yet, and we're really excited to go and see them again once the van is complete. Their build is going to be like the opposite, the normal kind of way that people do these vans.
Yeah, the bathroom's actually in the same place, but the kitchen and everything else is sort of flipped round reverse. So.
Compared to Velton. So yeah, looking forward to seeing them again when it's all done.
Nice to go off on a little convoy with them when both vans are done, take a little trip away, take the dogs.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That would
compare
be really,
them.
really cool. But anyway, enough chit chat, let's get on with it.
Day 2 on the van unbuild, and today we're taking out the wardrobe.
Well, we'd like to just take out the wardrobe. There it is, and it's loose and it's free and it's ready to go, but we can't get it out of the van as is, which is kind of a little bit frustrating, which means we have to take it apart to get it out, and there is quite a lot of screws.
Quite a lot of screws and extra bits of wood holding it together, so it's sort of split into 2 parts, but to take that top part off, which would mean we could get it out, we've got to take off 2 or 3 or 4 bits of wood and probably about 30 screws. But
brilliant.
All good, all good.
All good, we'll get
we
it
like
done.
screwing, Sarah likes screwing.
I love screwing. I absolutely love screwing. Or unscrewing, maybe the case today. But it's so annoying because obviously it's right up to the ceiling, so it can't be tipped. Do you know what I mean? And we can't get it out of the van because of obviously this bit. So yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Let's crack on.
So many screws in here, I don't know which one to take out. See, I suppose we'll just start off with this one. We obviously don't want to take the whole thing apart.
Right, anyway, get on with it. Enough.
Stop moaning. Stop moaning. Just get screwing. Unscrewing.
Got both batteries charged, haven't you?
Both batteries charged. We're all good. There we go. Another piece of wood for the house. So last night when we got back, it actually took us ages to organise everything. Like, we didn't park right next to the house, so we got all of the stuff from the back of the van, took it to the house, and then it was just there. Like, we had to rearrange the whole like lounge area or place that we're storing everything. I'm not sure if everything from this van is going to fit into that small space, but you know, we're trying our best. We actually reassembled the kitchen unit in the living room and then to store stuff in it. So I mean, it kind of worked. So I think it will do the same for this. If we have to dismantle this, then once we get it back to the house, we'll put it back together and then keep it as a unit in the house, and then you can put things in it. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can take the wardrobe out without sawing it. This is how we take it off, by removing these, and we've taken all the screws out, but unfortunately it's been glued as well. It's glued on and it's solid, and we can't unstick the glue. It's very hard to dismantle it. So we'll have to saw it, and we don't have a saw here, so we're going to move on to something else for now. We don't actually have the tool to take this up as well at the moment, because obviously the screws are right inside there. So we need to get a sort of attachment for the drill, for the screwdriver to take that. Yeah, this is where all the batteries were before. We took the batteries out the day before yesterday. They were heavy. I think we mentioned in the last video about the batteries. We were thinking they were like about 80 kilos, 4 batteries. We thought, oh, you know, they'll be about 20 kilos each. But the actual weight of those 4 batteries was 124 kilos. So yeah, it's we'll probably change to lighter batteries just to help us out on the overall weight of the van at the end. I don't think we need that much battery power either, because they're just like 12 volt to power everything inside the van, and then we'll have like a power station for our laptops. So yes, it's continuing to struggle to get things undone today with the wrong tools, and Nick looks a little bit stressed too at the moment.
If only everything was as easy as taking those little panels out. This is where the water pump is and all the electrics for the water.
Figuring out which screws to take out is quite a challenge.
It's a little puzzle.
That piece of wood was not glued, it wasn't screwed, nothing. We want it all to be like that.
This is why it's proven to be a little bit more complicated than we thought. We want to take this unit out, so you'd think it'd just be a few screws somewhere, but to take this out we have to take this out, to take that out or that out we have to take this out. Oh, look at this, 1, 2, so this is hopefully going to release this, which means we can undo this, which means we can get this out. But will it? Who knows?
Well, you've got the cooker out.
He's not having much fun.
Angry unscrewing this, is angry.
He's not talking to me. Not properly anyway.
Because Sarah's been just wandering off on
I
her
haven't
phone.
actually. Charlie hasn't been 100%. He's been a little bit lethargic today. Charlie's actually with us, but Dizzy stayed at home, and I don't know, he's just not 100%. So I've kind of been just sort of taking care of him, and yeah. I mean, he's okay. I think he's got a bit of a sore tummy. You alright, little one? You want to go for another walk? So just a little bit concerned. As we continue the process of doing this. It's a bit of a slow ordeal today. It's just taking quite a lot of time to figure out, as we keep saying, how to get things out, but you know, we're getting there.
One thing's attached to another, which is attached to another, which is attached to another. You know the song, the knee bones attached to the knee bones, it's like that.
Can you sing the whole song?
That's attached to that, that's attached to that, it's attached to the drawer, that's attached to the floor, that's attached to the other bit of wood. So to get that off, you have to undo this to undo
He's not
that.
complaining.
Not complaining.
He's enjoying it. He's loving it, really.
Just as I say that,
Ooh.
we have another piece out.
Yeah! Well done.
Finally.
That wasn't too bad. Come on. So we've started arguing, so it's time to go back and have a second coffee.
So we can get riled up and argue some more.
Just not arguing, just bickering, I would say, more so.
Getting a bit pissed off, to be honest.
It will be okay, but you know, honestly, we are finding it difficult, and it's blinking hot again now, so I'm gonna go and put my shorts and t-shirt on. Not that I'm complaining about the weather.
To all the haters out there,
the
we're
sun.
not complaining. We've been given a van, we know that, we're very grateful. It's just, you know, if something good happens in life and someone's generous and gives you something, doesn't mean that you can't complain about anything for the rest of your existence, does it? Because stuff does happen, and it's not, you know, anyway, I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna get
oh, there's a big bumblebee in here. Get me out. Take two. Yes, we've been home. Sorry about the outburst before. Got a little bit stressed. Sometimes it is a bit difficult when you share your life online. You're judged for everything you do, and some people like to voice back to you when they don't agree with something, and it's fine, like we can deal with it generally, but sometimes you get a little bit stressed when we're stressed about certain things. But anyway, it's take two. We've been home, we've had a coffee, we've sat on the roof for half an hour, we've had some food, we're ready to get that kitchen out.
this time we've come prepared.
We're feeling like we're going to be a bit more successful with the unbuild this afternoon.
Yes. So we're making better progress this afternoon. The van's really starting to open up. We're getting so many ideas now that we've cleared out a bit more of the furniture. You see how big a space it is and the different options for lounge and kitchen and workspace and stuff. So yeah, we're doing better.
We've just disconnected the water from where it goes, the 12-volt over, so I think we're ready to take out all of that stuff. We have taken photos, and then now we're going to try and get like the water tank out and just basically this unit. Hopefully it's going to come out quite quickly. I think we figured out how it's all attached, and yes, so let's do this, and then that'll be a massive space opened up. Wiggly, 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 wiggly.
Do you know whether it's just Chris wiggling it?
I think it's just, there we go, well done. Right. Right. The sink doesn't feel that heavy. Oh my goodness! Yes! Yes! Don't stand on the bumper. Oh! Yes!
Glued and screwed, that isn't it?
Glued and screwed, baby! Glued and screwed.
Just resorted to the old waggle and pull technique. Just missing a crowbar.
Well, we have done pretty good today after... Ooh! We've done what we wanted to do today, which was to get all of the kitchen out, the water pipes all sorted. Obviously all of this section, the wardrobe's out now, so we are just left with the bathroom and the bedroom stroke lounge.
But we're on track,
We are on track, we're doing all right. So we're going to have a quick tidy up now, get everything packed in Vinster before it gets dark, basically. And that'll be us for the day. High five. $106 screws, plus there's still one in there, so 107 screws. It's kind of a joke. Frank and Emily put that many screws in, they did their initials, and they wanted to make sure the toilet was very, very safe and wouldn't come out when you sat on it, so they put 107 screws in. And I had the fun of taking them out day before yesterday, was it? 2 days ago? One of the first jobs we did that we actually shared on our Patreon page, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to get the rest of the loo out today. We're going to get the kitchen out today, and well, hopefully we're going to get everything out today.
We've got loads of stuff going on today, loads, and hopefully it's going to be a good day. We're not going to get too stressed because it is a little bit stressful. Taking this van apart, all the hard work that Frank and Emily did. I know it's going to be put back together better than ever, but it's a little bit heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And we are very grateful for the gift and for what we have in our lives, our dogs, our house, and Vinny, of course, and everything. Just because we're grateful and we feel very lucky, we are still allowed to get stressed because, you know, it's still have stressful times and stressful things going on in your life.
Generally, we only share like half-an-hour videos a week here, and there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we can't share on here. And yet we are very positive people most of the time, but sometimes things don't always go to plan as normal life. And yeah, and I think what we're trying to say is sometimes we find it hard on the channel to come across negatively or stressed, because then we do get a backlash of people who kind of judge us and say, oh, what you got to be stressed about, you got given a van, blah 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 blah. And then it sort of goes the other way as well, you know, if you're sort of too positive and happy all the time, then you get called
not being real, yeah,
or not real. And like, so I don't know, I think that's what you're trying to
just
say in a way.
Yeah,
So
I wasn't saying it very well. It comes with the territory, really. You know, this is what we do on here. We love doing it. And now it is a job. You know, we work hard to put these videos out. You know, 2 or 3 days editing and filming. We don't always want to film.
Yeah.
We don't always not. It'd be a lot easier what we're doing if we didn't have to film all the time. Sometimes,
especially when you've got like a big task kind of thing.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, we get so many lovely comments. We honestly do, and we really, really appreciate everyone who does come and watch our videos every week and leaves a comment and all that thing. It really does mean the world to us.
And we
but
do.
I think we've had a few people messaging recently since we got the van, actually, who are obviously not happy with the fact that we got the van, and it has just been a little bit, oh gosh, just leave us alone type thing. So I think that's where we're getting at here.
Yeah, I just want to say we do kind of try and read all the comments, and we don't have time to answer all the lovely comments we receive. So negative comments, people say, oh we're just going to delete these comments, or you're not going to read them, or whatever. We're just not going to waste our time responding to that when we miss out some lovely comments. So that's it. That's all we're saying on that subject.
Changing the subject, guys, I will just say that Charlie is doing much better now. He had sore tummy, as you've seen earlier on in the vlog, but he actually had a worming tablet, and that sorted him all out. So he might have picked up wormies, but all good now. So he's back to his normal self. Both doggies are completely fine. We're completely fine. We're happy. We're going to crack on with this. I think we're over the hardest part of this whole task of undoing the van. I hope we're over the part, and moving forward, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it done, and it's gonna be good. It's all gonna work out really good in the end, and we're looking forward to kind of like future adventures that this van will take us on.
For sure.
Okay guys, so we've got a big favour for you now, a really huge favour. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. It's really easy to do. Just open a Google account if you haven't got one already. Google Gmail account.
Gmail.
And you can easily subscribe to our YouTube channel for free.
Really helps us out, guys. And then you can hit the notification bell and like and comment and all sorts. So what have you got to lose? Make sure you're following us on all our other socials.
Or just one or two of them.
Just pick a favourite.
Or none of them for daily updates. And we'll see you all next Thursday.
Take care, guys. See you next week. As long as you're having fun, Dan, that's the main thing. Look at that face of torment.
It's not funny, darling.